Yeah, I really like the vibe of this. Can 2 tombs run off 1 staircase? No, because I think then the multi-tool wouldn't work because it would put both tombs, both coffins in a single tomb. We need them to be individual rooms with just 1 coffin each to be able to use the multi-tool. I guess, in a sense, actually, I should just be prioritize the noble stuff, because it's mostly the one noble who really wants a tomb right now. We want to make Quark happy. Quantum happy? Yeah, just the tomb for Quarky Plugs. Number 1 priority, take that out. Door. Smooth. Let's get. Whoa! Hang on 1 second. Tomb. Done. Sign. Porky Plugs. What the heck was that? Zal, you're gifting 50 subs? I mean, I know it's near the end of September, but wow! Zalior, thank you so much! Oh, jeez. Wow, it was all the subs to Zentia. A little bird told me YouTube views are on the down, been too busy hanging out much recently. It's nice to be nice. Thank you very much, Zalior. Yeah, they'll probably go up again when City Skylines 2 comes out. That'll probably bring in lots of things. But yeah, right now we're just playing some games that we're enjoying a lot. And it's fine. YouTube gonna be YouTube. Twitch gonna be Twitch. Thank you for making, for continuing to make things just work for the channel. Thank you. We're gonna record a new macro here. Control R. Actually, I'm gonna do this one because I want them paired up. So Control R from here, enter down, Control R again, and then we can just play. Get these. A chance of you getting CS2 pre-release on YouTube, Twitch. I hope that's something. We'll see. Whoa, that autosave might screw up my macro play. Okay. Now, we can't macro the placement of the coffins, so we'll have to do that in a sec. Are you... Oh, I'm paused. Like, are you stuck? I didn't realize I was paused. There you go. So, the tomb isn't pretty enough. But otherwise, they are happy. We'll just go ahead and ask for some engraving over here. That should do it. Snatchers are coming by. No full attacks yet. Wonder how Militia Squad's going on. I don't know if there's an easy way for me to evaluate their skills. You can just click on a random person. Let's take a look at Shamsa over here. I mean, we're getting some things. Not developing armor much, although it's possible that you don't have any armor that you're wearing right now. Dodging demo, individual combat drills. You know, let's take a look at Krieg. I think Krieg's been fairly recently added, so I'm actually not expecting there to be much. Yeah. I mean, maybe I should just give them the metal armor immediately. Got a bunch of caged camels. We might just end up selling those. But yeah, they were wandering around. Any chance we got some fertilized eggs in here? These are forbidden. These are forbidden, which means our DF hack plugin, which forbids fertilized eggs, detected that as fertilized eggs. Excellent. Okay. I wonder, is this one turkey hen sterile? Because I don't think they've ever laid any fertilized eggs. This one here did maybe on like their very first go. We can also train our military pretty quick. If we do pop the dungeon layer and then start running into Crundles and things, that would certainly be a way to train our military. Maybe it's just time to dig down. I kind of feel like it might be. We can send them on small raids as well, but I think right now they would all just come back home dead. Now, this is a ridiculous amount of coffins. Maybe I'll just do this one side. Call that good enough. What am I looking for? Tomb. There it is. Multi-select. Yep. Do this. Done. Okay. Then this will be ready for later, but... burial space is right. So, since we got a working hospital, and we got places to bury the dead, maybe it is time to go and invite some trouble into the game. So, let's take one of these stairways. We stopped on level 30 before. Let's go all the way down to Z level 0. I would hope that we're going to hit a cavern layer before then, but we'll see. If we don't hit any here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig out one of these others. Maybe kitty corner across here, diagonally. And then we're just going to see what we hit at some point. We've got olivine, kimberlite, tetrahedrite, marble. Oh yeah, I need to check on more of these. Need rough gems, need cages, which right now we're asking for copper or iron cages, so theoretically they're done. But yeah, we need some more gems. I mean, some over here. All the way down to, well, 3, 2, 1, 0, no cavern. Now, I would expect that there's a cavern layer before then. So I think if there's anything, it's just that we haven't hit it, rather than there not having been one there. So we're going to drop this staircase down to level 0. Now, if that also doesn't hit a cavern layer, I mean, maybe it's a little weirder because we're on a 2x2 bar instead of a 4x4. We'll see. Command DF hack automatically mine gems. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can get it to, like, just globally mark all the gems you can see to be mined. But there's certainly the auto mining, or what they can also do here is just say, like, listen, let's use this tool. Just dig out some gems for me, please. There you go. There. Nice, high priority. Get a few more going on. I mean, it's not really the end of the world if we run out of rough gems. We've got a bunch of cut gems we can use whenever. Okay, this place is nice and done. So what we should do, what I'm going to try to do, is figure out the quick fording. Which I think is what we'd use for this. So it's Control-Shift-Q normally. Oops. Reposition of the mouse, click or hit enter to apply. Yeah, it's loading in. How do I generate the new blueprint, though? Oh, it might be the blueprint command instead of quick fort. Because I think quick fort is reading from a file, although I think you can maybe generate it with the blueprint tool. Name 2x3x6 bedroom block. Okay, that's the name. Phase auto detect. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So what I want to do is copy this. Okay. So did that just make the blueprint? And then we use quick fort to apply it? Oh, yeah, there you go. 2x3x6 bedroom block to dig and to build. Build is to place things. So I think what I can do, yeah, is I can now click, click, click. And again, I never used to bother with this tool. Like, Quick 4 can do excellent things for you. I never used to bother because I would just use macros to place the furniture as well as dig. But since the macro placement doesn't work in this version, we'll go ahead and do that. And it does save it from, well, I guess it's smooth, so it doesn't matter, but we'll do a level 4 smooth over here for these bedrooms. So, I'm guessing we didn't hit a cavern layer over here either. Oh, well, we haven't finished digging, but, I mean... Now, digging straight down into cavern layer is dangerous, because you kind of almost want to put these little jogs to the side from time to time, so you can put, like, little barriers in, but we're not going to worry. Now, it's entirely possible. Somewhere in the way, we did still just miss it. It is entirely possible. It feels fairly unlikely. Tell you what, I'm going to go and sync the other staircases, too. And then what it'll do is maybe every 10 levels is I'll just go and build the flooring to connect. We'll maybe catch something in between. How low can you go? Quite low. I think every, wherever you embark, I think you've got maybe 255 or 256 Z levels. So it depends on the altitude that you embark into here. So we can go down to negative 129 on this spot. It'll depend on where you embark, how deep you can go. But yeah, there's a lot left. I would have just expected to hit cavern level 1 by this. Because the surface on this place is... Z level 49, like positive 49. So we've dug down 49, or I guess it's 0 with layer 0, 50 Z levels. Oh, goblin blood. Oh, I guess we actually engaged. A goblin thief was engaged and fought. Hammer Dwarf stabs a goblin thief in the head with a steel short sword. I wonder if you can do a death cause on blood. Yeah, I need to select the body part and then be able to do it. Bosa, right here. Select this, and then type death cause. You can find out who got the killing blow. Struck down, year 53, killed by the dwarf Shamza. Shamza is the dwarf who got the first kill in our game, a combat kill anyway. I think 0 sea level. Yeah, maybe 0 sea level. Yeah, I guess that makes some sense. Well, okay, we haven't quite finished this one, but yeah. All right, let's say so. Floor 20. All mining mode. Let's go ahead and do this. Who knows? It might catch something. And then floor 10. And then down at 0. As well. If that's an orc, then we'll dig more deeply and more greedily. Because that's what we do. Hey! We're starting to get more and more turkeys now. Wonderful. Let me change the zone here. Right here. Repaint. Expand. And then for the assignment... by gender. There we go. The male turkeys are all going to be assigned to this middle section, so that theoretically they'll roam around and keep things being fertilized, at least for now. But then at some point, once we get like 12 adult female hens, we don't have to keep the males around, because all we need them to do is continue to lay on, well, we could have them lay more fertilized eggs so that we'd have more turkeys to butcher for meat and whatever, but we got the pigs for that. Really all we're going to want them for is eggs. So once you get 12 adult female turkey hens, then we can just get rid of the males and just keep a steady supply of that. 12 is a rather paltry sum. MJ, you asking to be banned? Like, what the hell? What the hell? Did we ever smooth out that top part? Yeah, we did. That all got flattened out there. More migrants. MJ has no chicken to puns. Well, it's a good thing we built a larger bedroom block. So this is 18, so these are 36 per. We may have to make another one like this. What's the fastest you lost a fort? I don't know, actually. Interesting question. Let's plan another bedroom layer. I think we're going to need it sooner rather than later. So what we'll do for this one is we'll load up the quick fort. So we're going to use the build version. Or sorry, the dig version. Dig. And yeah, originally there wasn't really a user interface for this, but all it did is it read from CSV files. So you'd sort of do your fort layout in like Excel or the equivalent, and then you use a command line to pull it in. So the fact that there's now a tool to also petition for what? A farmers guild. Okay. Our little guild hall. Well, I could get rid of the generic temple. The ship works okay. Maybe what I'll do is we'll just add another floor over below here just for more guilds. Just ready to go. And then if we ever need a really grand guild hall, we can just smash the wall between a couple. Maybe we'll plan for that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll reserve the space here for when we need a grand guild hall. We can add some decor and stuff too to make them more interesting. And then we'll just move whatever guild wants the fancier one into one of these bigger rooms. All right, we'll do something like that. But then these rooms here, just for ourselves, because it'll look nice. We can do something like this and then plan on just cramming a bunch of statues into these little alcoves. It'll look nicer for us. And with high quality engravings and other statuary and stuff like that, that'll be plenty. But yeah, that'll be the idea. Farmers Guild will probably want to go against the grain of things. God damn it. You people are on a special sort of form today, aren't you? Well, I think it's fair to say we haven't encountered a cavern lair at this point. I think we probably would have noticed it. We could cheat using the DF hack reveal tool. But I think we'll probably assume it's just not there. What do we have? 81 pops. Oh, another petition. Crafts Dwarf. We need farmers and Crafts Dwarf. Okay. What I'm going to do, because otherwise I'm going to get distracted and forget. Put a #1 priority mining. Quickly get these areas done. Farmers and Crafts Dwarfs. DMC 118. Dwarven Child has been possessed. And get another artifact. Craft Dwarf, unfortunately. Which is sort of expected. The Dwarven Child probably doesn't have any mutable skills. We have 2 full-time miners. It might be time to add some more, though. Well, Corvus is in here as a High Master Miner. Let's go ahead and do this and tell you that's your only job, too. We've got at least a 3rd pick if we haven't stolen more, but we had at least 3. Is this mica? Cobaltite. Corpse cluster in there. Okay, that's fine. Mysterious construction begun, so they have all the material that they wanted. No mandates. I think the only mandate we've got so far was the export mandate. I do have my announcements file set up so that it does actually give us alerts for mandates. All right, high priority smoothing over here. Should happen quickly with so many dwarves, because we do have everyone's allowed to smooth. Happy not Monday. Yeah. Farmers and craft dwarf. Meeting area. Guild hall. A dogbone coffin. Okay. Farmer's hall. Meeting area. Done. New guild hall. Squint mode engaged. Craft dwarf hall. There we go. Now they're definitely gonna have to get fancied up. Let's ask for some engravings. A coffin for a noble. Actually, that's a great point. Let's go ahead and do that. Well, first of all, smooth all these things out. Door. And then furniture, burial, manual, no matches for any coffins. Did they already get installed somewhere? I would have thought that they don't install artifacts. Maybe the filter was set so it would really install anything to start off with, which would be bad. Or the coffin hasn't been hauled to a stockpile yet. If I were to do burial, set to with filters. Oh, set filter. Yeah, max quality is masterful by default. So yeah, by default, it wasn't... Yeah. By default, it won't put down an artifact coffin over there. So I'm thinking it just hasn't been brought to a stockpile yet. Dwarf might be carrying it. All right, let's take a look at it, though. So Conundok Itas Mozir. Hope addicts the tenderness of routes. This is a dogbone coffin. All craft worships of the highest quality, is decorated with llama leather and encircled with bands of dogbone and rectangular mudstone cabochons. The object is adorned with hanging rings of llama leather. Llama. Again, we have not had a very impressive artifact in this run, which is a shame. All right, let's find us a cavern lair so we can practice fighting Crundles or something. Hopefully